Grand Rising. At some point, I did have my hair covered, so don't. I just hopped back in bed. I had a very weird dream. So I like to share my weird dreams because they mean something and nothing. You know, a lot of times for me, um, there's so many layers. I don't even really worry about interpreting anymore. But here's what the dream was. I made a friend with a woman who was a ginger uh, biracial person. In fact, she kind of resembled somebody that's in my timeline. I really like her. She just had a baby. But it's not her, but I guess she looked like her a little bit. And we're friends and we're hanging out and we're doing stuff. And then one day she asked me to drive her car. I don't know the specific reason, but she asked me to drive her car. And I get up to drive, and when I get pulled over. We're trying to go somewhere, and I kind of veer off crazy. Not crazy. I was about to miss the exit. So I hurry up and swerve to get over to the next lane to get into the exit, and a police officer comes, a trooper comes. And before I can even give him my ID or anything, he tells me that I have a warrant in New Jersey. And you keep doing this. I've never met this man before. You keep doing this. You already had one in New York. Um, and that's a real life issue right there, the New York one. But you just got your stuff resolved, but you gotta. I've never been to New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey. What are you talking about? I'm going off. But then more concerning is, how do you know who's driving? This isn't my car. How do you know who's driving? I didn't even give you my ID yet. And he reads off my ID number. I'm like, what? How do you even have that? Why do you know that? Blah, blah, blah. And then the other person's like, he's not targeting you. He's not targeting you. My license plate is your ID number. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. That's not even a thing. Okay. And he attempts to take me to jail. And I keep saying, like, hey, if I have these issues with my license, I didn't know. Well, you not knowing is not an excuse. That's what he said. I'm like, well, okay, we're not in New Jersey, so can you just let me go? She can drive. I kept trying to direct that she would drive, and she refused to drive. And then, we go to the next part of the dream. So the next part of the dream, I'm at a yard sale, but it looks like it's in front of these apartments over the next set of apartments over. And there's these like shelves, and it's not like the bookshelf or whatever kind of shelf it is being sold. It just has all these different like figurines and things on it. And the person selling them is Aaron's pediatrician. What? If it's not his pediatrician, it's my cardiologist. They look kind of similar. One's a little thinner, but I mean they look very similar. I don't dislike Aaron's pediatrician or anything, but I find her to be like real she has an energy of like she's disbelieving all the time. Like if I tell her I've done something, she doesn't believe me, or she gives this very skeptical look, or it seems like she doesn't really think that I actually do what I do. But I do. you know. You should say, "Oh, did you try this?" "Yeah, I did." "Did you try that?" "Yeah, I did." But she doesn't understand like I'm not fibbing. It's just that I'm so hyper vigilant And I do live in a state of, like, worry sometimes that something's going to happen to Aaron. So I do a lot of different things. And, I research things, I do certain things. So it's kind of funny that she was in there. And then my cardiologist, I can't really tell which one it was, but she kept telling me to stop touching stuff. My cardiologist, one day when I went in there, my hair was down. Like right now it's in a bob. So, I'll have to take it out. But, my hair goes all the way down to my butt now. So, she asked me, do I wash my hair? And I didn't realize she was asking if I wash my hair. I thought she was talking about my outfit because the fabric of my outfit, like, she's like, how do you wash it? And I hang dry it. You hang dry your hair? It's not your... Oh, no. I didn't know you were talking about my hair because that's such a racist thing to ask. I didn't say the racist part, but, I really didn't think that she was asking about my hair. So I was like, oh, no, I just wash it normal. Mostly air dry. I do have a bonnet to dry it if I really want my style to be... like done quickly. Like I don't really mind air drying this, like for instance this style was air dried, but if I was actually doing it to curl it, I would have sat under the dryer. Okay, so I'm explaining all this stuff to her, and so both of these doctors, I don't really, it's not like I don't like them, because there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that I don't trust them. And so I think seeing one of them in my dream, and she's actually not trusting me and not letting me touch anything. Don't touch. And I'm trying to buy it. There, I wish I could remember what the figurines were, because I feel like some of them had a little bit of significance of what I was trying to do. But these are the dreams that I had last night. They were weird, and that's all. I didn't interpret them. I don't really plan on it. Lately, I've been having pretty vivid, pretty weird dreams. I don't feel like bothering with it. But I do believe there's some kind of significance with New Jersey. Obviously, I was falsely accused. Never been to Jersey, but he was telling me I had a warrant in Jersey. And then this young woman refusing to switch places with me and just drive the car. She would rather me get arrested, which was weird. All those things, probably significant, probably not. I don't know how this shit goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Ohio. Yeah. All right. Have a good day.